国际的视角，权威的声音，欢迎收看《第一声音》，我是杨雨萍。升值稳定、风险较小的葡萄酒投资近年来成为了热门的投资品种之一。那据英国的《泰晤士报》报道呢，2006年投资葡萄酒的最高投资回报率已经达到了90%。业内著名的佳酿指数也显示，目前顶级的葡萄酒的投资回报率呢，年均是超过了2位数。那在高投资回报率的吸引下，一大批的葡萄酒投资公司也是应运而生。那新加坡环球资产集团私人有限公司就是其中的一员。接下来呢，第一声音将会专访公司行政总裁沈国胜，请他来给我们就葡萄酒投资市场的前景，还有投资风险等方面的发表一下个人的观点。
Now, we come forth with the notion of, look, fine wine is an investment option that you hold the physical assets with you. So you're not subjected to market fluctuations big time.
So how does it compare with other physical assets that you can invest in, such as art, such as furniture?
About art and furniture is entirely collector's items. So you have to find a similar likewise thinking buyer which is willing to pay a high premium for it. Now we're talking about fine wine being controlled not by the whims and fancy of one's a collector or connoisseur per se. It's actually subject to a demand and supply pool in the market, which is global.
But still, it's a quite small group of people who appreciate, the investment grade wines, the Lafitte's and...
Actually, the market is not as small as we think. Most people view it as small simply because they've not gained into contact with it. However, the wine trading industry has been long going for the longest of time, since 100 years plus. People have been trading in Europe sector, in the States market, in Australia.
和股票市场的蓝筹股相似，葡萄酒投资市场也有蓝筹酒一说。全球每年评出30款名葡萄酒，80%分布在法国酒庄。亚太地区对法国波尔多一级特等酒庄佳酿的投资风潮开始于1995年。在以后的几年中，欧洲葡萄酒收藏家在主要葡萄酒拍卖行拍卖佳酿，葡萄酒的价格不断被推高。1995年以后，酒价增幅相当惊人。在亚太地区的投资热中，是泰国买家最新进场，后来中国台湾、新加坡、中国香港和中国内地买家也陆续参与了其中。
So how do you see the prospects for, converting Chinese investors into wine buffs/wine investors?
Probably if you look at from the primary sense, which from wine production to stuff like consumption, that kind of kicked in exponentially when you have the media behind you. With comparing that with Singapore and Hong Kong, where typically the media has taken a tremendous stand on wine appreciation, wine consumption, and I seriously think that Shanghai will be up and coming. China market, the Chinese are learning to appreciate that, look, fine wine is the way to go, and that will help with the media taking a stake in it. And with that in mind, you can expect consumption in Shanghai of fine wine to go up.
But the thing about the wine investment market is that it's unregulated. True. So that means we've seen cases, especially in Europe, of scam artists, ripping people off, especially those who don't know much about wine. And in China, I'm sure there are lots of wannabe investors who don't know a lot about wine, especially investment grade wine. So what should they do?
That's an excellent point you brought up, actually. I think dominantly what's most important to know is that when you buy a portfolio of wine, you have to buy it from a consultancy or a firm that has a firm grasp of a global presence, somebody who is well connected like Universal Assets Group, somebody who is able to come forth with full transparency, right down from purveyorship, procurement to brokerage to you as a client, and of course taking care of the after sales that follow after which. And we send regular reports. We do not endeavor as such so far to go forward and say, look, you buy what we tell you. That's absolutely not true.
No pressure sales tactics?
No, absolutely. We encourage questions. We take on a more educational curve for our clients. We have personal broker attached to every single clientele of ours. We look into educating the client from sending articles, keeping them abreast of what's going on. We teach them the whole entire culture.